Still a few inches of snow on the mountains here in Lake Tahoe, but the lake is getting fired up for some action. And this is the board you're gonna want when you get out there and get rad behind your wakeboard boat this summer. Okay, Hyperlite State 2.0 wakeboard package. That's what we're talking about right here. Let's talk about Hyperlite for a second, all right? These are the guys that took it to the next level in wakeboarding. We had the Skurfer, and it was like a fiberglass board. And then they came out with that awesome, thin, low-profile board, and that's their proprietary material, BioLite 3. And they still use it in all their boards today. Obviously, it's been revamped, but still state-of-the-art. Now, I'm just telling you that because these guys continue to innovate. This board is awesome. Check it out, all right? This is an asymmetric board design, all right? That means it's not symmetric from the top to the bottom. The heel side edge is longer than the toe side edge. Do you see the angle there? And the reason that's awesome is because when you're wakeboarding, you're naturally standing with more weight on your heel side edge, okay? So it's easier to make that heel side turn. It's a little harder to get pressure on your toe side edge, and it can feel awkward when you're trying to make a toe side turn or you're trying to learn front side toe side airs, okay? So they've kind of shortened the distance on your toe side, which reduces the amount of pressure it takes to make that turn. Really smart if you're trying to advance from a beginner or an intermediate and get to that next level in wakeboarding, or even as an expert. Okay, let's talk about some of the other particulars. Now, it's continuous rocker blended with 3-stage rocker, so just the right amount. Continuous rocker is kind of old school, it makes for a nice ride, but it doesn't get that much pop off the wake. 3-stage rocker means they put a little kink right here, so when you ride up the lip, it jacks it up a little bit. So it hits a little part of the board and gives you a little extra pop, okay? So this thing's got all the poppiness you want. It's got 4 molded fins and 2 removable fins, so you really don't have to do any adjustment. Has nice channel design, also has a little bit of a wedge, kind of a sharp wedge in the middle of the board so that you have nice entry when you're coming down from those giant railies that you're used to doing and you're landing 40 feet out in the flats. It'll soften your landing a bit. Okay, let's talk about the boots. It comes with the Remix boots. You can put any Hyperlite boots on there, but this Remix boot is really nice. First of all, they've got a little flexi pad right here, which allows you to have a nice soft entrance. This is a super plush material that allows your foot to slide in and out easily. Great laces, and then of course, inside is where they've really gotten technical. They've got everything you need around the ankle, but one thing that I've noticed that Hyperlite does really well is they use a blend of different density materials in the foot pad, which is key. When you're coming down hard on airs, you don't want to bang your heels. You do not want to hurt your feet. It really is brutal when you land out in the flats and you hurt your feet or your ankles because there wasn't enough padding on the board. One more note about the Hyperlite State 2.0 package is that if you're under 165, then you want the 140. Over 165, you're gonna want the 145, and I'm talking length, okay? So the dimensions change a little bit, and that's based on weight and pressure on the water. So once again, if you're 165 pounds and below, you want the 140. Above 165, you want the 145 length. So overall, the Hyperlite State 2.0, this is a killer board, total game changer once again from Hyperlite. Go to peterglenn.com to get more details or walk in the store and check it out. Those guys, that knowledgeable staff, will hook you up. All right, have a great summer. Until the next pool, I'm Johnny Mosley for Peter Glenn Skiing Sports.